Two Brothers 2 is the continuing story of Sam and Luke and their two younger brothers, Tommy and Joseph. 5,000 days in the making. Watch Sam, Luke, Tommy, and Joseph negotiate the journey of adolescence and the road to young adulthood. While they don't have it all, they do have each other. And this is their story. It sounds like Luke's had the most powerful impact on you of all your brothers. Is that accurate?
Yes.
What is it that's bonded you and Luke?
I think it's mainly just him being an example for me.
Luke, your mission call's sitting right here, and I was like, what?
It's like he was right here, my best friend, and now he's preparing to go to Cambodia, and it's like, when I get a letter from him, it's like I hang on to every word that he says. I feel like Luke is like the definition of hard work with especially with his football and everything.
So you're training pretty hard to get this quarterback spot.
I've been doing a lot of training, and then I go to a camp most every Saturday. My quarterback coach, he talks about how I'm a little bit too much of a perfectionist because I hate not being able to do something, as my goal is to be the varsity quarterback.
So you're gonna beat out this other kid that's trying too, huh?
I plan on it.
What's your greatest fear?
The thought of losing is the worst for me.
What have you learned about yourself this year?
It's okay to start over with something new if something doesn't work out. I know being a quarterback was always my dream. And when the season started, this kid my age came back from a year-long injury and he beat me up. I was just really mad. I was mad at myself for not working even harder. Just kind of mad at the coach. Throughout my life, to that point, everything that I had worked hard for, I had seen I had reaped the benefits of everything that I had worked hard for. And when I didn't get exactly what I was expecting when I worked hard, it was a foreign concept to me. I was so confident that hard work would pay off. And it didn't.
What about your perfect 4.0 GPA?
I got my first A-, by the way. Yeah, so I got my 3.98 now. It was in Spanish, it was ridiculous, but
What did it feel like when you got an A-?
it was just really frustrating.
Would you rather be a genius and unhappy, or happy and just sort of smart?
Happy and sort of smart.
Now that you've had some imperfection in your life,
Yeah, it's kind of a big weight off my shoulders.
but what about all that hard work you put in for the QB spot? Was it all a waste?
I don't regret all that work, but it kind of hurts to think about.
And to be told that I wasn't good enough and I had to totally change everything when I'd worked so hard through that. Which would seem trivial to somebody going through harder things as an adult, but it meant a lot to me as a high school kid dreaming about varsity football.
You think there's a purpose behind you not making quarterback?
Last year, I recognized pride is a big problem for me, and I've been working on that a lot. I was so set on my plan being this.
I really wanted to play quarterback, that's right. It ended up helping me accept failure, kind of. I kind of accepted that it wasn't going to happen, and then I just moved on to something else. So I play receiver now. I decided it's my senior year, I'm just going to work as hard as I can. I'm going to learn how to play receiver. I've never played it in my life. I just decided I'm totally going to support this quarterback, even though he's doing exactly what I wanted to do. Decided I'm just going to catch every ball for him and just do the best I can for the team. I don't know, I caught 4 of our 6 touchdowns in our last. It'll be fun still. I know I'd tell my dad, I'd be like, what if you don't get the spot? I'd be like, Dad, I can't afford to think like that. And then I didn't get it. If you want to succeed, you can't think that way, but it'll make it a lot harder when you fail. It's always good to look at yourself and see how you can improve, but if you take it to the extreme, you'll just never be happy.
I learned so many lessons in that process and just picking myself back up and just working hard.
My motivation has always been like my future family. There's nothing I'm looking forward to more is just like falling in love with the girl I'll be with forever and having kids and watching them grow up.
Tommy's the best man, so also if he could come up and give us a quick speech.
I'm the next oldest brother after Luke, so I spent a lot of time looking up to Luke and learning from him. And he's always been really selfless to me. I think it's really cool that two people that have that nature, that selfless and generous nature, found each other.
If you want to just be happy, what do?
I don't know, I think that the time that I feel the most happy is when I'm selfless. Or my mom always says that you'll be happiest when you help someone that can't help you.
Dear Elder Nelson, you're hereby called to serve as missionary of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. You're assigned to labor in the Baltic Mission. You will be assigned to serve in the Latvia Mission region.
Next, we focus on Sam and Luke's little brother, Joseph.
My nerdiest characteristic is probably dancing. I have some pretty nice dances.
He's getting really good at dancing. He's kind of a showboater a little bit.
I'm also the fastest 7th grader, so everyone expects me to win every race. Sometimes I won't win, and everyone will just be disappointed if I come in second.
So you feel the pressure to win.
Yeah.
Rate yourself in terms of looks out of 100.
100.
He's like 100% popular.
Yeah, he's like the most popular guy in school.
Now, are you sensitive about the fact that you're slender?
I don't notice that I'm that skinny, but other people do.
Sometimes people call you skinny and that hurts your feelings.
Yes.
There's a whole bunch of shirts that says, I can't, I'm Mormon. I'm gonna get a shirt that says, I won't, I'm Mormon.
That's deep.